Do you truly understand and therefore experience how what you perceive outside of you is simply a reflection of your personal perspectives and beliefs? Do you recognize sabotage patterns or entity attacks when they are heading your way or already attacking? Can you recognize false thoughts? Do you understand the frequency shifts that you experience throughout your day? Do you understand how the universal laws are used to manipulate your consciousness? Have you adopted enough emotional intelligence that you can track your triggers through time and space into another reality where you first engaged with and were defeated by resistance? Can you reclaim the lost parts of your consciousness? Do you know how to recognize when monitoring spirits are invading your space and your boundaries? Do you allow humor to wash over you in times of hardship? And do you leverage humility in order to disengage karmic attack? Do you know how to become invisible to enemies and luminously radiant to benefactors and support systems? Can you spot multiple timelines in the field and consciously alter your reality in accordance with divine grace? It requires humility, submission, and devotion to spirit, which is the true nature of your greatness. Sovereignty commands and demands profound responsibility and integrity. Those that are authorized to delegate spiritual law will always be tested, tried, and put to work as stewards of divine will. Your ability to completely be protected with the armor and the blanket of the divine is equal to your authentic depth of submission, commitment, and devotion to spirit. This is how you harness your true power. EternalBible.org explains that your ability to effectively communicate and demonstrate spiritual truth plays a very strong role in this inheritance. There's an importance of recognizing and submitting to spiritual authority as a reflection of one's obedience to spirit. Spiritual authority can only be inherited if you are simultaneously being a champion of spiritual warfare. They are inherently tethered together. They are a married pair. You must sharpen a blade if you want to fell a tree. A diamond is created through tremendous pressure. Spiritual royalty is earned through sheer will and dedication to submitting within spirit. Because all spiritual warfare is ultimately waged and enacted within yourself. It is the battle between your beliefs and your ignorance, between your ego and your humility, between your karma and your virtues. Earthly experiences will reflect your internal struggles in cunning ways that lead you to stray from the truth, which is that everything comes from within. The internal demons are simply reflected outside of us. These demons are temptation, anger, rage, jealousy, inadequacy, self-doubt, pity, and pride, just to name a few. Spiritual warfare is a Christian concept that explains the struggle against evil forces based on the belief of evil spirits or demons that intervene in human affairs. The battle between the forces of good and the forces of evil. This is the rebellion of Satan and his angels against Creator. Conquering spiritual warfare requires you to polarize a mind shift from defeat to resilience, from fear to courage. Victory in spiritual warfare is the ability to recognize the battle and to maintain your faith and your trust in Creator, and ultimately in yourself. Matthew Stanley of Logos.com shares the writing of C.S. Lewis, that there are two equal and opposite errors into which our race can fall about the attacking enemies. One is to disbelieve in their existence, and two is to believe and to feel an excessive and unhealthy interest in them. These attacking entities themselves are equally pleased by both errors. In order to be a champion of spiritual warfare, you must understand that the struggle within the mind is a very familiar pastime for most. We are all the master of our domain. And this is regardless if we neglect ourselves or if we rise to the occasion and command our reality. Since we exist within a polarity reality, we will always be confronted with resistance, tension, opposition, and challenge. Most of us believe that our external environment is out of our control, and that we are always grappling with outside and often unknown forces. If this belief is held in a perspective of disgruntled reservation, then we will have weak defenses and we will be susceptible to life monotonously tearing at us on a consistent basis. We may find ourselves caught in the crossfires from time to time of the battle sieged between heaven and earth, between morality and ethical degradation, between love and hate or apathy, between governmental oppression and the uprising of the people. Whatever the topic at hand, the requirement for us all to withstand undesirable challenges is an inevitable part of life. These challenges have the potential to trigger a chain of events that can completely derail our progress, our life force, and our reality. Our ability to be a skilled first responder can be the difference between isolating an outbreak of spiritual disease or witnessing helplessly as it spreads like wildfire. How do we attune our awareness to becoming alert to any revolts building behind the scenes before we are blindsided by hidden enemies and agendas? The mastery is to navigate these inevitabilities, all the while embodying contentment, happiness, reverence, trust, and calm. Can you be cool and collected in your demeanor and stay in your truth while engaging yourself with others in your reality? Can you be present, authentic, and lighthearted? These are desirable and worthy attributes to embody and cultivate. Maintaining this level of peace during tumultuous time builds immunity to defeat and devastation. It staves off sabotage and burden while allowing your perception to be so malleable and adaptable that you are way too sleek to get ensnared into sticky situations or halted by roadblocks. Can you accept the matrix as it comes and step into your right to conduct and redirect energy at will? Your brain and your hormones are designed to focus on more perceived threat. Because at a critical mass within human evolution, this trait enhanced the chances of our survival. Now, your intelligence offers you the potential to supersede these primal triggers and command your wisdom through stealth. In this series, Inherit Spiritual Authority and Champion Spiritual Warfare, we will dissect the elements and properties that fortify your protection through resiliency in times of woe and strife. We will take a magnified look behind the veil, shedding light to the energies, entities, and strategies of the opposing forces. We will cultivate spiritual authority by revealing more of the true nature of your greatness. We will claim more of your sovereignty by commanding and demanding profound responsibility and integrity. You can embrace more of your spiritual royalty and inheritance by being a champion of your internal spiritual warfare. Through sheer will and dedication and submitting to spirit, you will be shown how all spiritual warfare is ultimately waged and enacted within yourself. And as you recognize more of your battle between your beliefs and your ignorance, between your ego and your humility, between your karma and your virtues, Earth will reveal to you how she reflects your internal struggles in cunning ways that tempts you to stray from the truth, which is that everything truly comes from within you. This includes your right to claim and receive spiritual authority. As above, so below, and so it is, thy will be done. My new course, Inherit Spiritual Authority and Champion Spiritual Warfare, begins on September 28th, and it will run for 4 weeks on Saturdays or Sundays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Early bird investment, which ends September 15th, is $240. Thereafter, your regular investment is $280. If you're interested, please join us at worldpeaceprojects.global.